Hang on, wait. If you're having a really tough time right now, I have a story I think you need to listen to. So last night I went to the bar to get a couple of drinks and clear my head, and I start talking to this guy who's sitting next to me. Real nice older fella, we're just talking, shooting the shit, and he asked me what I do for work, and I told him right now that's why I'm at the bar, because I want to do this content thing, want to inspire and motivate people, and I really want to find a job that'll allow me to still have time to do this. And he's telling me about how his son wanted to be a YouTuber, so a similar field, and I asked him how old his son was, and he said his son would have been 17, but he lost him in a fire. And it wasn't just his son, it was his wife and 2 other kids as well. And as we're sitting there talking about it and he's reminiscing, a couple of tables down from us we notice there's a lady over there that's crying. And he doesn't waste a second, but he calls over the bartender and says he wants to pay for that entire table. Now, we don't know why this lady was crying. He made sure to keep it anonymous so that way she didn't know who did it for her. And I was telling him how kind it was of him to do that despite what he's going through. And he said something that's really going to stick with me. He said that life is short, and when people go, you only remember the good parts about them. So the more good you do in your short life, the more memories people have of you. And that was just really inspiring because I know people who've lost people and they use that to turn themselves more selfish. But this man took it and became more selfless. He told me also that he wanted to balance out the bad that happens in life and put more good into it so that way it evens out a little bit more instead of it just being negative all the time. Bad things can happen to anybody and seemingly at random, but it can only be leveled out by us who purposefully put good into the world to level the playing field. And that's just a message that I think should really be put into the world more, and I hope that this inspired you and helped you just a little bit with whatever it is that you're dealing with.